Hello my fellow Retromaniacs and welcome back to Let's Play GamesMaster issue number 1. So yeah, last time I was amazed how they gave Sonic the Hedgehog 2 rating of 65. It's like total fiasco when it comes to the first issue. Yeah, I guess they got a lot of feedback over the years from this. It's quite a brave move, but yeah, I understand where they come from. They are like expert gamers, so they find this easy and just repeating the same as Sonic 1, but still, you know, if Sonic 1 is a masterpiece, so should this be. I don't know. If it's identical, it should have identical score, right? Well, okay. Yeah, like last time I checked that the price of £19.93 is a little bit under current euro, or it's like 1.15, so maybe add 15% on these prices to get the euro price. Neo Geo games. Wow. Yeah, these were only like for rich people. It's like $160 or euros for like King of the Monsters 2. Man. Yeah, I never knew anyone who owned either Neo Geo or 3DO or Atari Jaguar. I think maybe one person had Mega Drive, a couple of persons had Super NES, and the rest had PlayStation when I was growing up. And no one had the N64, so everyone always wanted to come to my house to play, because I had Super Mario Kart 64 and other cool games that they didn't have. What is this? Push over for Super NES, another ocean game. Yeah, they really like this, almost like advertising for ocean. Never heard of this game. So it's like they're not even telling what genre it's supposed to be. It's like a puzzle game. Domino toppling. Okay. Graphics. The backdrops are above average for a puzzle game. The ant may be small, but he's well defined and cuter than a lemming. Sound effects are cute, but the music tends to get on your nerves after a while, so this is a case of reaching for the volume switch. Man. There are many different dominoes with special functions to master. It may be easy to get into, but it's hard to put down. Less stability. There are numerous levels to get through. Some are tough. It's always fun to play even when you're stuck, so you'll stick with it. I'm fast becoming a big fan of pushover. The idea is simple, but the addictive qualities make it a winner. As far as puzzle type games on the Super NES go, this won't be beaten for a long time to come. It looks good and plays like a classic. It's a lot of fun, and working out some of the teaser levels will tax you to the limit. An excellent idea for a game, brilliantly executed. What more could you ask? Yeah, 85. 10% more than Sonic 2. Okay, there's like a different domino. Yeah, this looks like a game that I would like to check at some point. Oh, it was like originally on Amiga. Well, that makes sense. Usually like most like Psygnosis and Ocean games and games developed in the UK were first released on Amiga. This is Strike. Yeah, this is a quite well-known game. I have not played it. Yay. This was the game on the Mega Drive for ages. So it's now on Super NES. Pilot an AH-64 Apache helicopter around an unnamed Middle Eastern country, blowing up troops, tanks and buildings while trying to rescue stranded folk. The country is run by a mustachioed madman called, for the purposes of this review, Mr. Nasty. Okay, wait a second. Is it in the game like Saddam? Any relation between him and any Middle Eastern madman, living or dead, might just be an utterly bizarre coincidence. I think Saddam Hussein was like so many games and, you know, unofficial games and shareware games. Even like the Dark Castle, Saddam was here, famous tag. Helipad. Yeah, the Super NES library is just so big that no wonder I never played this one. Plus it's probably, my parents thought it was too violent. You know, I had games like were more suitable for kids. You know, Mario and Donkey Kong, Yoshi's Island. And I don't even think, what was the most violent game I had for Super NES? Maybe Street Fighter 2, yeah. Graphics. The chopper itself is smart and the 16-way scrolling is smooth. Gorgeous end of mission screens are the icing on the cake. Sounds. There's a lot of rotor noise and missile whooshing, but the sound isn't the game's strongest point. It just does the job. Playability, excellent. The chopper is fairly easy to control and the weapons are logical enough. Put a little practice and you're away. 27 submissions is enough. It'll take you ages to complete them and I doubt you'll get bored in the attempt. This is Strike, good on the Mega Drive, good on the Super NES. This version is fast, slick, playable and nice to look at. You pick up the controls quickly and applying the AH-64 becomes second nature after a while. You might find yourself finishing it too soon because there are only 4 missions, but I doubt it. So buy it. You won't regret it. Okay. Whoa, what is this? Action replay. The ultimate game busting cartridge. Fancy yourself as a game hacker? Yes, with the action replay cartridge you can now play your favorite games to distraction. Just imagine infinite lives, unlimited energy, unlimited power or extra fuel ammo. Become invincible with the action replay cartridge. Yeah, that's the main target. Cool nerd. I will call this a cool nerd. He's got cool clothes, but he's nerd because he likes video games. Now you can play American and Japanese cartridges on your UK console. With its universal games adapter, you can now choose from the huge range of available US and Japanese software on your UK Super NES console. Yeah, this could have been nice. You know, there were games like Chrono Trigger, Super Mario RPG, Final Fantasy VI. That were never released in Europe. So I guess, yeah, this would have been a must buy, but I didn't even know these types of devices existed. Probably because there was no gaming magazine that I could read it when I was growing up, and at least I don't remember them having any advertisements about these like Game Genie or Action Replay products. Obviously then we could go to like Estonia and buy bootleg games from the Mustamäki like a selling area. Okay, John Madden. I'm not interested in American football at all. I haven't even bothered reading the summary. Populous. Yes, yeah, I played this a little bit. I was a little bit confused. Left a little bit confused. Guess it's a game that helps if you read the manual first. Maybe it works better on PC than Super NES. The only thing I was like able to do is raising and lowering the land. Okay, Konami. Nigel Mansell. Oh, wait a second, this is not Nigel Mansell. Grand Prix, it's Exhaust Heat. Okay. But yeah, at least like mode 7 allowed you to render tracks that you could actually go left or right, and roads that are just not going in the center of horizon, but it's like it can have quick turns or loops or like diverting tracks sections, like going into pit lane, and yeah. It's a shame that for virtually every nice thing about Exhaust Heat, there's a downside. During practice it's super quick, so it's annoying that it slows down when racing with other cars. Oh, well, I guess they didn't even optimize the game. The tracks are excellent replicates of the real thing, but you've only got to drive around them 3 times. Just doesn't quite add up. Okay, we have a like Seth Manson, Von Williams, Ayrton's, yeah, they are Tyrrell, Nakada, Jordan Chester, Capis, Alain Proiltus, Nelson Pios. Yeah, the names. Just can't use the real names, but you can use something similar. Yeah, so not the best Super in this Formula 1 game. Oh, Lotus Turbo Challenge. Yeah. Again, I would rather play Mode 7 game than this type of outrun game. It's just... even if there's like weather effects, it's not... it's just you have your big car sprite in the middle, and it's like going from left to right, and the road is like going in an arch. It's always going into the horizon. Maybe there's some cool bumps in the road down by the scanline rendering, but yeah, I don't know. Lotus Turbo Challenge is a great looking game and offers fast and furious action all the way. The simultaneous 2-player action has got to be a good thing, provided you can find someone to race against, but there's not quite enough to the rest of Lotus to make it a true classic. Greetings. At the start of the game, choose the automatic gearbox in preferences to the manual. It takes a little more practice to master, but enables you to get back up to speed more rapidly if you hit an obstacle. The music's nothing to write home about, really. Not as bad as Kylie. Kylie Minogue. What do they have against? I should be so lucky, 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 but not good enough to play on your Walkman. Walkman. This, even the references are so dated now. So weird. It's like it's all misty and spooky. It's like some kind of rave. Disco. Drugs involved. I don't know. Oh, wait a second. Where am I now? Bart's Nightmare. Oh, this game sucks. Probably have a rating of 60, although the graphics are quite good. And is there like 2 parts? 54, yeah. I was expecting something like that. Can they squeeze much more from The Simpsons? It does capture the look of the cartoon, but it fails to portray them in a way that will suit all. The sub-games are not very strong, and if you're a persistent type of games player, you will finish this a short time. The rest of you, it will take a while. Not the game for serious buyers, but if you're a Simpsons fan, can you be all that serious? Cowabunga, dude. or they take like images of the game, so they just cut it, pasted it, so sprites are repeating. It must have been like a quite meticulous work to like stitch these seamlessly with their tools they had. Don't have a cow, man. Eat my shorts. Yeah, I don't know what would have been like the solution for making a good 16-bit era Simpsons game. You know, platformers, they suck. And you couldn't have like Simpsons hit and run type of game on Super NES, so I think the technology was just not there. They could have a like Simpsons RPG, but you know, it worked for South Park, but I don't know. I think RPGs were not that big thing in the early 90s, and on the other hand, to be like a single character like Bart getting stronger, and what would be the setting, you know? It's trying to like beat Springfield characters, like maybe one boss would be Nelson, and then he would like fight against Skinner, but even that would be like, okay, why would a kid try to fight against his principal? So yeah, I don't know how RPG would work unless they put it in some like medieval setting, but then it wouldn't be a Simpsons games anymore. So I guess whatever they probably tried or conceived to have an idea for the game, it would always suck. I don't know. At least there was no Simpsons karting game. Although I think it would have been better if than Bart's Nightmare if they had just copied Super Mario Kart, replaced the sprites and with Simpsons characters, and have some like Springfield locations as tracks. Although it's quite difficult because, you know, Springfield is like a town or city, so Mode 7 doesn't really work with like buildings. So it would be like flat background, and that would not look like Springfield, so I don't know. Could have they done like Metroidvania type of game with Simpsons? Possibly. But you know, even then Metroidvania wasn't like, it wasn't invented yet until Super Metroid and Symphony of the Night. So yeah. Oh, here you can play Japanese Famicom titles. Well, you would like to probably buy some RPG games, but they are just selling the same stuff that you can get in the UK. Well, obviously you don't want to sell Japanese RPG games because they have Japanese text, so maybe here in American list they have... Do they have Final Fantasy? No. Final Fantasy 2. Oh, I guess it's Final Fantasy 5. And they have have either other RPG games. Not really. Okay, Super Mario Land 2. This definitely is gonna get like 92, 93 review. Only 89. Well, maybe it's because of the blurry screen. It just makes it hard to look at. Detailed, varied, weird, and wonderful. Super Mario Land 2 looks incredible. Some of the finest graphics in the Game Boy world. Sounds a thumping selection of groovy tunes and effects. MC Mario is now a bona fide pop star, remember? Yeah. Because of like the Super Mario rap. Playability. What is there to say? A massive and varied platform game that hooks you straight away. Top gameplay. Why are they only giving like 1-page review? This deserves at least 4 pages. Review shorts, okay. Well, maybe there's like a longer review later. Battery-packed memory means you'll finish the game sooner rather than later. Super Mario Land is no longer the best card that you can get for your Game Boy. The sequel is bigger, better and nicer to look at. It offers more of nearly everything. With plenty of new abilities for Mario to adopt, lots of new enemies that call for new tactics to defeat them, and a game zone bigger than your hometown. It's just as well. There's a battery backup and three memories. Easiness it's its only major fault. Buy it. Yeah, look at that nicely cropped image. I think it's just the same image as this one. Yeah, you cannot really have good screenshots from Super Mario Land 2. Oh, wait a second, they didn't even have a English version. It's still in Japanese here. Okay. Is this store LMP? Battery power main adapter. White Megatry carry case. You know, cool tools. Yeah, I wonder if like some collectors are now paying like hundreds of dollars for these. Probably. Micro machines for NES. This is quite late on NES. It's 1993 coming, so I think the last NES game was like Warriors Woods. Was it like early 1995 or something, or late 1994? So I guess there was still like new games released for NES. Definitely recommended. It's a novel idea done very well, and it's incredibly addictive. You really need 2 players to get the most fun out of it, but it's still worth having even if there's only one of you. And you never know when someone might pop around for a burn. Yeah, I had never problems with like having friends to play. It's almost like daily. Every day after school it was just a question of whether I go to their house or they come to my house to play. Yeah, it happened every day, every school day. Gun food for other links. Terrifically ridiculous, original and challenging game with one of the finest titles ever. The backing music, a kind of pseudo-Chinese effort, is irritating but doesn't distract from the game's addictiveness. I never thought mixed vegetables could be quite so delicious. And is this like port? Probably. It's like Atari game, it's probably like Atari SD game. Okay, there's also like, I don't know. It's better if it reconciles the Arab-Israeli issue. Yeah, some things just never changed. Do they? Why do you look so bored, Andy? Like, I don't want to play this. I guess his face emotion expression depends on the score. So it's a good game, it's gonna be a smiley face. Or not. He's smiling there, but there he isn't. I don't know. Super Space Invaders for Game Gear. So like Space Invaders upgrade, fair conversion of an indifferent arcade game. The choice of difficulty level means you can set your own challenge, but it's not a game you'll want to return to very often. The concept may have wowed us once, but today it's passé. Fondle and forget. Yeah. This would be like good mini games. What is this? Premier Manager for Amiga. High quality game. There's a complete lack of action in it, and although it looks okay, it's not stretching the Amiga to its limits. But who cares? If you want to take a team to the top of the league and win all the cups, it's the perfect game for you. Okay. Yeah, I've never played any of these manager games. And if I would, I would probably choose like Formula 1 Manager game that I think it was released some like in mid-1990s. More Amiga games. Budget titles. Just gonna see if there's like a... Yeah, by 1992 they are not talking about like Spectrum or Amstrad anymore, or even selling games, or Commodore 64 either, so I think, yeah, those computers died, I guess, like around the same time that like Mega Drive and SNES were released. So yeah, if I would be reading a magazine that was released like 4 or 5 years earlier, it would be all about Spectrum and Atari ST and Commodore 64 and so on, but yeah. And I think Windows 3.1 wasn't a thing, or maybe it was, but I don't know how many games were released for Windows 3.1. I think the games that are like for PC are for only like DOS games. But yeah, it would all change when Windows 95 was released. Then with like 3D cards, suddenly PC game was like the leading way to play, because it provided, if you had the money to build a PC that was powerful enough to run all those games, it was like light years ahead of the competition. Until maybe like Dreamcast and PlayStation 2 and Xbox game. But yeah, this was still like the peak of 16-bit consoles, plus Amiga, I guess. Maybe DOS. Maybe there's like Heretic or Hexen. I don't know. When was Doom released? Was it like 1993? I should know. Yeah, 1993. So this magazine was before Doom came out. Yeah, Doom came out only in December 1993. I always thought that it was like 1992. But yeah, so if I would read a magazine released year later, it would be all about like Doom this, Doom that. So original Lemmings, this has to have like score of 90, 92 or something, 93. Only 80? Why? Oh, it's Mega Drive version, so it's not as good as like Amiga. With the hype surrounding Sonic 2, it's a pity that games like Lemmings will not get the attention they deserve. If you want a game with challenge, then look at this before anything else. It's tough, it's cute, and it takes ages to complete. The graphics may be a little below par, but the action is hardly fast. But Lemmings play like a good fun. Yeah, I would definitely give a PC or Amiga version a much higher score. It's obviously without mouse, it's not too fun to play. It really needs a mouse. Sega Power magazine, okay. Yeah, there were so many different like console specific or computer specific magazines. I have a huge collection. I have downloaded like different gaming magazines. There's so many that I don't even want to start reading them. It would take for ages. But maybe at some point I will check some other magazines as well. Preferably from different years, so it's not like all about Lemmings and Sonic. Look at this bootleg Mario. Caesar for Amiga. 88, yeah, I guess it's a good game. Yeah, I played Caesar too, but for some reason all my crops got dried out and I got bankrupted, so I should play it again. Try to really learn it. Just playing a Caesar for like 1 hour is not enough to learn The details of the game. Caesar updates SimCity with sumptuous palaces, temples, paths, riots and armies. It's got more of a point to it. It looks good, it's fun to play, it's also shock horror, quite educational. The battle section absolutely dwarfs Street Fighter 2. Oh, sorry. It's the intro screen. So I said to him, I said, put the knife down. But it was all over. How we laughed. What's this is referring? Like Caesar. You as well, my Brutus. Yeah, I would like to play Caesar series more because, you know, I like SimCity and I like Age of Empires, so it's like combines those two. Curse of Enchantia for Amiga. What is this? Crawler Muck Pot Noodle Land 88. Again, like 68 points better than Sonic 2. 28. Curse of Enchantia is going to be a yardstick of a game. It's very easy to get into, so you won't need to wade through heaps of documentation before you start. The graphics are pretty amazing, and a high degree of humor urges you on and on. Not the toughest of adventures, but very neat. Oh, it's like yeah, Monkey Island type of game by Core Design. Okay. Well, I like adventure games, so this could be something I would play. Maybe it's also like DOS, or I don't know. Maybe it's remastered by now. We have Xenon for Game Boy 76. It's not a patch of original looks wise, but the start of Spaceship is sluggish and weedy, but the action hooks up soon enough with interesting maze sections, adding to frenetic blasting. Not the slickest Game Boy blast, but entertaining nonetheless. Okay. So wait a second, is this a vertical shooter? Or Xenon? I think it's must be like port of like, I don't know, Amiga game, who knows? I don't know. Pit Fighter for Master System, yeah, it's probably not the best choice. Okay, so it isn't Street Fighter 2, and I didn't expect it to be, but I did think it would be a bit of better than this. It's more of a button passing event than a game. Yeah, Master System was quite aged system already. 20. Poor show, chaps. By Domark. Shadow of the Beast, wow. So many famous games already. Oh, it's for other links. Okay, it's got to be worse than Amiga. The graphics are quite pretty, and it does challenge the old grey matter at times. What a few plays, but don't die for it. It's pretty run-of-the-mill stuff. Yeah, 59. Yeah, these screenshots are not really selling the game. It's scan lines. They didn't have any means to capture the original graphics from links. I think at some point some game magazines like got the devices to hack the output from consoles, or maybe, or if they were big enough, like the company like Nintendo would give them like a tool to capture good quality like video source, like from Game Boy, so they didn't have to take snapshots with the camera from the screen itself. But yeah, I guess since this was like maybe the first magazine, first issue, they didn't have all those neat tools, which they probably got later to capture video game footage. Swamp Thing. Yeah, this looks like another trash title. What are you telling? Price 1900. Oh wait, no, it's 1995. It's a pound sign. Okay. Yeah, trash. A very mediocre platform game, as well as slovenly. What is Slovenia? What is that word? I have to check. Slovenly. Slovenly. Untidy, dirty. Careless. Slovenly speech. Slovenly ex-rockstar. Okay. Silly controls, below average graphics and repetitive, irritating gameplay. Swamp Thing also boasts the most annoying in-game tune in living memory. Almost a full house, but the packaging is quite nice. One for the avoid list. From Nintendo themselves. Well, it's not developer for sure. Okay, I think I will stop here. There's still quite many pages left, so it's gonna be part 4. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.